I wish there was an option, like, you can enable the old music in Reignited, so I wish that you could also enable the old sound effects, because, I don't know, I like it when the orcs go, wah!
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged.
I know,
But a quick
dude, I
flame,
killed him.
That should defeat them.
This is the first and last time we saw the life clam. Though a lot of people, I was surprised to find, a lot of people are attracted to Elora. I don't understand why. Bianca is right there. She's right there, guys. People will commission NSFW of absolutely anything. Oh no, I just had a terrible thought. There's probably NSFW Art of Sparks out there somewhere, and I do not want to live in a world where that exists, but I think we are. No, don't check! Don't check! This is an internet rabbit hole that no one should go down. You know, the good thing about the internet is that anybody is free to express themselves in any way that they want. But the bad thing about the internet is that anybody is free to express themselves in any way that they want. 12 gems? I'll come back for those later. A horrible day to have eyes. Oh no. I told you not to check! Whoa. Camera issues. I think we need to take a moment to appreciate this skybox. Like, yeah, it's blocky, but it's nice. Okay, the dog. I'm gonna try to roll. I'm gonna try and roll and avoid them. Okay, just gotta... Oh yeah, that is more efficient than just running away. Thanks, Samhain. Oh! Okay, I take it back. The roll is useful. Ah! I have been flattened. The roll is useful. That's the thing. People try to do, like, lore analysis for this game, and I don't have sparks, that's right. I gotta go kill sheep. Wait, were there any in this level, or... Uh-oh. I might be in trouble. I could just die. That's always an option. Now, the Spyro 1 bosses are nothing special. They're basically just interesting regular enemies. I think Ripto is the only boss character that has been in more than one game, and we don't talk about the other games because they suck. Okay, and you can hit this dude, and then you can actually redirect this cannon to hit that guy. Can I hit them? No, I cannot. Okay, so I'm just gonna ram into this dude, and I'm gonna let them go into the tents, because... Nork butt. The way they laugh before they die is kinda creepy. I forget what happens if I destroy the tents before I spook them. Oh, they'll just stand where they are and moon you. Oh yeah, what's cool about this is you can hit the cactuses, and they'll shake it off. Gotta make sure to flame every single one of those cauldrons, because each one has a gem inside. He collapsed into dust. Spyro's fire is hot enough to cause molecular collapse, but not melt metal. That's a good point. He did completely cremate that I don't know, it's magic. Magic bullshit is always my go-to. I think these are the only female enemies in the game, and they look like weird pumpkin people. Flying to these places made me feel like I was going outside the level and into the scenery. Definitely, like, you see all these places and it looks like you should not be able to go over there, and then it turns out that you can. I kinda wish they didn't invisible wall you out of going further, but it's understandable why they would need to do that, because you have to imply that there's an actual desert beyond all this. But also you don't want people wandering into nothing, so invisible wall. So what are your guys' favorite levels in this game? Mine would have to be Magic Crafters and Dreamweavers, just because I like fantasy and surrealism. Yeah! Any with Space Cows in. Love those guys. Oh, yeah! I think that would be Metropolis, is where they first showed up. Then they reused them for Crop Circle Country in Enter the Dragonfly, which... oh boy. I actually watched an entire documentary when I was at work. Well, I listened to it. Enter the Dragonfly, the only reason it was bad was because of studio meddling, apparently. Oh, Enter the Dragonfly was the first one you played? Sheesh. I mean... it's a good starting point, because, like, it's all uphill from there. I think Hero's Tale was the last one that still kind of felt like a Spyro game, but that one added, like, a bunch of unnecessary mini-games. Like, I don't think anybody likes the Blink the Mole segments. I got Enter the Dragonfly, like, way after I played the first 3 on the PlayStation, and I rented it. And I got to Crop Circle Country. The fog effects in that level make it really laggy on the console. So I thought that there was something wrong with the disc that I had, but apparently it just runs that way. It was unplayable on the GameCube. It was unplayable on the PlayStation 2 as well. Yeah, I feel so bad for the dev team, because, like, they had all these ideas where they're like, we want to do this, this, and this, and then Universal Studios was like, no, make it different. In Enter the Dragonfly, they just kind of took the, PlayStation 1 models, and they didn't really redesign them at all, they just made them more 3D, and they look terrible. But they wanted to do, like, HD redesigns to make them look better on, next-gen technology, you know, the GameCube and the PS2, smooth them out a little bit, give them more details, and they were like, no, you're gonna take the designs from the original games and use them on the PlayStation 2. So you have Hunter, like... what even would I call the shape that is his face? It's a hexagon. His head is a hexagon. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to glide somewhere from that ledge over there. Boris.
Dry Canyon rewards good
Aw, he's cute!
You are a good glider.
He's got a puppy dog face.
I was born to glide.
There's somewhere I can go from here, too, if I remember correctly. Not over there, the other way. Yeah, trick shot, okay. Yeah! It took us so long to figure out that I had to do that when we were playing this when we were kids. Oh, there's a thief. Just belly flopped right into the purple SpaghettiOs. It's interesting that Toys for Bob didn't have to censor, like, the old-school trumpet muskets, but they did have to censor the automatic machine. Actually, that's not that weird now that I think about it. No recent crimes have been committed with a musket, as far as I know. Something that I've noticed about this is the way the dude swings the bird around kind of matches the beat of the music. And the music fades out just as I'm saying that. It's like working in retail, forever trapped, looking on as the world passes by, but with the unfortunate possibility of being approached by gross people. That's true. I think being trapped in Crystal would be preferable to working retail, because at least then you aren't expected to do anything if you're just a statue. Customer service is absolutely the worst, because you basically have to live a lie. Like, you need to be somewhat pleasant and friendly and helpful, despite the fact that you're stuck for 8 to 9 hours in a crappy place that you don't want to be in. But you have to pretend like you do want to be there because you need money to live. This dude has a winter hat on for the cold, but he's not wearing a shirt. Like, what are some of the weird stuff that you've seen, just out of curiosity?
Word of caution, little one.
So, a dude stripped down to his That's like a thing that happens in Closing Shift, which is a horror game where you're working retail. Then he just left his clothes on the floor and left. I mean, what do you even do in that situation? You put his clothes in a bag and put a note on it. Okay, you're a better person than me, because I probably just would have thrown them away. Like, depending on how long it took him to come back. I just assume, okay, he's not gonna be back in. I guess he doesn't need these. Oh, these guys. You can't flame them. So you gotta charge him, because his metal boots make him slippery. Hang on, let me make that dude do his idle animations again. Was he just flexing? You were only 2 weeks in. There was still hope in your heart. Oh, I've been there. Yeah, he's just flexing. Gains won't save you now. Whoa. I forgot about the ski guys. What does this one do? Same animations? Yeah, exact same animations. These guys are pretty funny. They've got metal on their faces now so they can't see you, right? So, listen. That was the sound of him running off the cliff. Oh. Really put a lot of distance into that slap. Oh! No way! I got jump scared by a pumpkin woman slapping me. It's the weirdest design for a character. His buns are burning. He ate the hot Takis. Aw, man, when is Spyro gonna get the hot Taki breath power-up? Okay, so if I'm right, then there should be like 25 gems in here and the level is over. Yep. Okay, time to go home. Good question. I really like how much it's based on exploration and just using Spyro's controls to get to different areas. I like the later games more, but I think they kind of lose some of that initial charm because they become more focused on mini-games and bonus challenges. Also, the soundtrack in this one is great. Like, it holds up extremely well. I also like the soundtrack in the other two, but I feel like it doesn't hold up as good. Like, they also made some weirder decisions with the soundtrack in the other two games, but Stuart Copeland just absolutely nailed it with this one, 100%. Yeah, so Chaos Wolf 83, your favorite is 2? What's your, like, favorite level or homeworld or whatever? In 2, I would have to say Winter Tundra is my favorite homeworld, but my favorite level would have to be Cloudy Temple. Magic Crafters, here we go. Oh, I hit stay here. Hey, talk to me. Okay, how far do I have to go before I can talk to him again? Gosnald. Yeah.